Diana find out that Effie and Tariq are getting serious, watch season 3. Someone else just asked, can Effie be trusted? What y'all think? Can Effie be trusted? Effie can be trusted to do what's best for everyone. Will we find more about Davis and his brother's case? Yes, we're going to find out more about that. Someone asked, is time on Lorenzo's side? That's the face I'm going to make. I'm just going to say he needs to keep one step ahead of his wife finding out what he did. Why didn't Yaz call Tariq? You guys are asking about Yaz's burner and whether or not she still has it. You're going to find that out, I think, in season 3. Okay. Will Tariq and Effie be able to build a real relationship, or will Diana ruin that? Come on, you guys. Have I ever let anybody have a real relationship? Don't I always mess them up? I mean, Ghost and Angela were really in love. Did that work out? I don't know. Maybe I'm cynical about love. Probably cynical.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love Power, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we'll be talking about Power Book 2 Ghost Season 3. This is the what to expect video for Season 3, and it is based off what we saw at the end of Season 2. The season was straight up crazy, and now it is time to get ready for this next upcoming season. We know that they are already filming for this new season. I can't wait to see it. My prediction is we're going to see the show around the same time that we saw Season 2 of Power Book 2 Ghost. But we going to see it. Now, you guys, make sure you check out my last video. I dropped the Power Book 4 Force Season 1 Episode 2 recap. Continue to keep yourself updated on all the latest Power Universe news, and I will continue to give you guys these videos. Now, in this particular video, we're going to focus on the main characters of the show and just talk about what we can expect from these characters in this next upcoming season based off what they've been through last season. Now, we know your boy Tariq, he stepped up to the plate this season, and I believe what we can expect from him is to continue to try to get this money. We know they don't have a plug, and Tariq wants to make sure he's going to be able to continue to get this money. Working with the Tejada family, he has decided that this is probably going to be the best option for him. We have to also remember that Tariq helped set up the game plan to take down Mecca, and in this game plan, he made sure that Diana was going to be the person that will have the real bag. A lot of you guys have been saying that Tariq did this on purpose. He knew she would look in the bag and she will talk about it. This is what Diana has been doing all season long. And by doing this, all this is going to do is just help tear down the Tejada family. We know exactly what happened when Diana looked in the bag. But not only did she look in the bag, she told Lorenzo about it. And we already know what happened to Zeke. So in Season 3, we're going to find out if Tariq really has the game plan to really want to tear down the Tejada family based off what they did to him. We know that Kane was plotting and planning on Tariq the majority of the season. And we know that Drew and Diana stole his product from, of course, his stash. Now, he didn't forget about that. He tried to act like he was cool with Drew, like it was no big deal. But we know Tariq, he's always thinking of something else. And I got a feeling in Season 3, we're going to see exactly if he really wants to tear down the Tejada family, if that was his initial game plan. We also know that Blanca Rodriguez will be back in action, and she's going to try to pin Tariq down for this whole Dante Spears thing. Once again, Tariq is in hot water with the feds, and it's not looking too good for him, especially when we see somebody like her. This girl is not going to stop at all. She is going to try to tear him down. Not just him. I'm pretty sure she's going to try to tear down the Tejada family as well, but I cannot wait to see this once again. Tariq, that dude gonna be standing in that courtroom from the looks of it. Now in Season 3, I think we can expect Monet Tejada to go through a complete change. She has lost a child that she tried to protect from this lifestyle, and it seems like she's gonna be dealing with those consequences of having Zeke around all of this. On top of that, she wants to know who killed Zeke. And we know eventually the truth is going to get out there. As I told you guys, this is Power. We know secrets do not last. And I want to see how she's just going to be moving. Losing a child is going to change Monet a lot. I want to see her character development this next upcoming season. I'm expecting her to be a little bit more ruthless. And I think she's going to second guess, as far as her wanting to be in the game and all that stuff. We know in Season 2, she was kind of telling everybody she has another game plan. She don't want to be a part of any of this anymore. We know that Zeke was that retirement plan. But now, since Zeke is not here, Mecca is gone, they're going to have to figure out another way to make this work. And what is she going to do? They got to find another plug because they got to continue to get this money. And we know Monet, she's not going to stop getting this money. So her and Tariq were probably going to continue to work together like they was talking about at the end of season 2. But at the end of the day, Monet Tejada's whole thing this next season is probably trying to figure out who shot Zeke. And when she figures that out, y'all, she's going to be very, very upset. And speaking of who shot Zeke, your boy Lorenzo, the last thing that he wants to happen in this next upcoming season is anybody finding out the truth. What he did to Zeke was flat out stupid. Lorenzo didn't even see this person's face. He just shot because he saw Zeke get out that car. So he assumed that it was Zeke. A lot of you guys have pointed out that what Lorenzo did was stupid because he talked about revenge and all that stuff to, of course, Drew and them. And then he goes out and he tries to seek revenge his damn self. On top of that, the dude didn't even get a clear picture of who the person really was. So Lorenzo better be hoping and praying that this does not get out. But in my opinion, we already know probably about 80 to 90% chance that the reason that this is going to get out is because of her. Dirty Diana, she's going to talk. She's going to put all the clues together. The whole season she was playing Blue's Clues. In season 3, she's going to put all the clues together once again. And she's going to be like, man, I told Poppy about this information that, of course, was in the bag. All of a sudden, he leaves. He comes back. And the very next day, we find out that Zeke is dead. So I'm pretty sure she's going to put everything together and she's going to let Monet know exactly what she knows. But then again, if she does that, Monet is going to be even more pissed off because she's already told Diana to shut her mouth, stop telling everybody everything. Her Lorenzo, they're going to have some very interesting conversations. We're going to see just how close these two are, and we're going to see if both of them will keep their mouths shut. Now in season 3, we can expect Davis MacLean to continue to try to get his brother out. He doesn't want his brother being locked up. We know based off the information that we got that Davis MacLean was the one that went out there and put in that work. And we know his brother Theo, he took the rap for him. And this is the main reason that he got Cooper Saxe to be on his side. And I can't wait to see, more of this story. Cordy Kemp has already said that in season 3, we're going to see more of Davis MacLean's story. He is not squeaky clean. We know he had a dark past. So that is something that we have to look out for this next upcoming season. We also know that Cooper Saxe, he is putting clues together. And he kind of hinted at it last season when he told Davis MacLean the person that did this was about 4 inches taller, which we know Davis MacLean is about 4 inches taller in my opinion. So I would not be surprised if Cooper Saxe realizes that it was Davis MacLean and he's going to use that for his advantage. I mean, he doesn't really have proof, but his brother Theo has told him, if you do this, that past will be brought back up. Now, on top of that, Cooper Saxe is plotting and planning with Jenny Sullivan, not only clapping her cheeks, but he is getting very, very close. Now, Shane Johnson, who plays Cooper Saxe, he has said that Cooper, he has a lot of deep feelings for Jenny Sullivan. He feels this girl. He feels bad for her, and he wants to help her out. So in season 3, we can expect Cooper Saxe to try to help her, get Tariq, get the Tejada family, and at the same time, he is going to be working with Davis MacLean. This is a very high risk for Cooper Saxe because we know in the past, every time that Cooper Saxe has went up against Tariq, the St. Patrick family, we know what happened. Bodies get dropped off. Will Jenny Sullivan get dropped off? Or will Cooper Saxe finally meet his fate? A fate, to be honest, should have already been decided a long time ago. This dude has survived, and we know Cooper Saxe probably should have already been dead. But he has, made it this far. But this time around, man, I just don't know about Cooper Saxe. If he is able to make it through next season, this dude ain't dying at all. He ain't dying. So we're going to find out very, very soon. Now, in season 3, I think we can expect your girl Effie's story to be developed a little bit more. We're going to learn more about Effie in her secrets and how she set up this whole game plan with Lauren. And I will be dropping the Remembering Lauren video this week for you guys. I know a lot of you guys have been asking about that video. It's coming. It's definitely coming. And also, we got to remember that Corny Kitten will be dropping a live stream this week with the characters of the show that have passed. I believe it's supposed to be called Power Beyond the Grave or whatever. So we're going to see exactly who shows up, and hopefully we get a little bit more detail of the characters that have passed in this show. But when it comes to Effie, I believe we're going to get a little bit more of her character and what she really did as far as setting up Lauren in this whole car crash thing, which a lot of fans have a lot of question marks behind that. Now, I know they say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Tariq is definitely keeping Effie close to him, but I believe he is doing it because he has feelings for her. Davis MacLean has already told him when he got out, trust nobody, especially somebody like Effie who's already screwed you over in the past, but you're telling her everything. You're telling her all the information like, dude, calm down. Remember what she's done to you, right? So in season 3, Tariq is going to realize what Effie did, what Brayden did, and he's going to be very, very upset about this. And I want to know what he's going to do once he finds out that information. How will his and Effie's relationship develop? Will Diana get involved? We know that Diana slept with Tariq and Effie did not want her to do that. So I got a feeling there's going to be some tension up in the air when it comes between those two this next upcoming season. Now let's get to your boy, Cane. Mr. Monkey See, Monkey Do. Anything that you can do, I can do better. The internet, they killing him. Look at all these memes talking about, Tariq fought 6 tigers with his bare hands. Cane is like, look, take me to the zoo. You know what I'm saying? Every time Monet tells him anything about Tariq, Cane is like, look, I can do better. You know what I'm saying? Monet, Tariq waves be spinning. Cane, say less. He got the do-rag on. That dude ain't playing around. And in this next upcoming season, I got a feeling Cane is still going to be on that same mess, trying to outdo anything that Tariq does. Hell, Monet's telling him, look, Tariq got his sister killed. Cane, you already know what time it is. Like, boy, this boy Cane, man, he cannot get Tariq out of his head at all. And the next one is, Monet is telling Cane, if all your friends jump off a bridge, would you do it? Cane, who all gonna be there? And whatnot. And Monet tells him, Reek gonna be there. And you already know Cane, he will say this. He will say less. This dude, Cane, is willing to do anything that Tariq does. He doesn't care. We saw that last season. And as Tariq told him, he need to worry about himself. Now on season 3, I'm thinking Cane is going to actually start taking that advice and doing what he needs to do for him. And of course, helping out his family. He spent this whole season wondering and worrying about what Tariq is always doing. That is a huge mistake. He's plotted and planned against Tariq, which created more issues for the family. And once again, that was a huge mistake. If he just works with Tariq with no issues, that's probably one of the best things that Cane can actually do. But he's trying to act harder than he really is. Tariq already called him out when he told him, like, look, you're not ready to kill your pops. You're trying to act like you big and bad, but you're not ready for this. And this is what I like about Tariq's character, because when he's pushed to a certain limit, when it's time to actually do something real serious, he doesn't play around. And in that scene when he told Cane that, you can see the look on Cane's face. He understood that he was not ready to take down his pops. Would he have done it? Oh yeah, he would have done it, but it would have been because of what Tariq did to his pops and what Monet told him. Cane, he ain't built for it right now, right? As they keep saying. But we do know Cane, he will put in that work, and he did save Drew. So hopefully Cane steps up to the plate this next season, helps his family get a new plug, and actually starts to worry about himself and not Tariq all the time. But I got that funny feeling that Cane is going to be on that mess once again. Now let's talk about your boy Drew and what we can expect from him in season 3. Based off season 2, I'm going to tell you right now, Drew definitely was slipping up in season 2. He allowed certain things to happen. He allowed love to get in his way, and he should have took out Ev, plain and simple. As Lorenzo told him, go ahead and get that done. Cane told him, you better do it or someone else will. Ev has been able to last this long. I don't know if the dude is going to even die at all based on what Drew has been doing, and that is a huge weakness. Drew, Of course, he's going to step up to the plate when his father tells him to, but deep down inside, Drew does not really want to be in the game. Kane, he is the one that wants to be in the game, and he wants the position that Lorenzo is giving Drew, and he hates that. But Drew needs to probably evaluate what he really wants to do, and by, being in his family and following the tradition, he's going to have to put in a lot of work and take down people that, of course, he probably loves. As Courtney Kemp said, love doesn't really last in this lifestyle, being with somebody. So this whole Ev thing, man, it gotta end. It gotta end, or Ev needs to just get dropped off episode 1 in season 3, because it's at a high risk. This dude's opened up his mouth about everything. Drew keep popping up at the school all the time. I mean, it makes no sense at all. And hopefully in season 3, we finally get the conclusion, the ending conclusion of Drew and Ev. But we gonna see what they're gonna do with that one. Now let's talk about your girl Tasha and Yasmin. In season 2, we got Tasha coming back in the final episode. She was able to get her daughter back. And now, what's going to happen next? We know that Yasmin still has that teddy bear with that burner phone in it. Now, Courtney Kemp said in season 3, that phone most likely is going to pop back up. So I got a feeling we're going to see Tasha's character a little bit more in season 3. We know she is filming, of course, the show on ABC called Queens. So she is very, very busy. But still, we need to get a conclusion of this whole storyline and just how it's going to affect your boy Tariq. That whole cell phone thing definitely has to come back up. Hopefully your girl Tasha, she doesn't have Yasmin in no more druggy daycares or anything like that. We don't need any of that popping off. But we do know that your girl Tasha was putting in that work. If y'all notice, in the season finale, I believe those books that she had, she was once again studying, financing and accounting and stuff like that. So she is trying to get her mind right, and she wants to make this money, and it seems like she wants to do it the legal way. But then again, we talking about Tasha. You just never know what that girl is going to be up to. Now let's talk about your boy Brayden. In season 2, Brayden, he stepped up to the plate. Yes, he was challenged earlier on in the season by Kane, but I say this. When it was time to pass that final test, Brayden went into that courtroom and he did what was needed to be done. He defended and protected everyone that he loved. His brother, he protected Tariq, and he took the fall for it all. And at the same time, he understood that he was in immunity, right? Because of Jenny Sullivan told him all he had to do was testify. So Brayden is good. On top of that, he ended up getting kicked out. Well, he didn't actually get kicked out of Stansfield. His father pulled him out. That's what Brayden has said, right? And now Brayden has to do something else as far as this whole schooling thing with his family being involved a little bit more. I believe Brayden's going to figure out a way to once again make this money. The whole relationship that he has with Tariq will continue to grow. Tariq will be upset once he finds out that Brayden knew what Effie did with Lauren, and he did not tell Tariq this. That's once again going to challenge the whole brotherhood between the two, and it's going to create new issues for this whole, duo. At the end of the day, we know that Brayden, he is loyal, and he's going to do whatever it takes to stay loyal. But we also know that Brayden really wants to be in the game, and all that being funny stuff is going to get cut out, because now it's getting a little bit serious for Brayden. Y'all notice how he was more playful at the beginning of the season. As the season continued to, of course, progress, Brayden's demeanor changed. He went from that kid that laughed all the time, then he started to be a little bit more serious. And that's because this whole thing is getting a little bit more serious for Brayden. You got to really realize that, look, being in this life is going to be some major consequences. And some people that you love, they may just get dropped off. We know that Brayden, at the end of the day, was willing to take the fall for whoever, and that's what he did in the last episode. And we're going to see if he's going to continue that whole strategy in season 3. Now let's talk about your boy Rashad O'Dall Tate, his brother Kamal Tate. We know that Kamal will be working up under Rashad, and I got a feeling it's going to be very, very interesting with this whole Rashad Tate thing. And with Rick Sweeney stepping down, that's going to be another major thing. And if you were Rick Sweeney, I mean, he had to do what he had to do, because if he would have fought this, it would have ended ugly for him. But Rashad Tate is willing to give him another chance by just taking another spot that's lower. Now, Rashad Tate, this whole political thing is about to get crazy. I'm going to tell you that right now. We're going to see if they're going to build up a little bit more as far as this whole storyline, and also the thing with his spinoff that we were supposed to get. I told you guys the show was in pre-production. At least that's what Courtney Kemp has said the last time she talked about his show. But Rashad Tate, man, he definitely stepped up a lot in this season. And he told Tariq a lot of things that was the truth. He knows exactly who Tariq is and what he is capable of doing. And Rashad was not afraid to tell Tariq the truth. He's like, look, man, I'm not about to be playing around with you, boy. Like, old dog Tate came out. And I think in season 3, we're going to get a little bit more of that, especially since he's going to be having all this power. That's a scary thing to have. And y'all know Rashad Tate, man, this dude going to get dirty. Y'all know Rashad Tate going to get dirty. He ain't going to care who he hurts. Hopefully his brother is able to survive and nothing crazy happens. But I got a feeling this whole position of power is going to get in Rashad Tate's head. And his brother may just do some things that's going to cause Rashad Tate to flip out. But we're going to find out very, very soon. But Power Book 2 Ghost Season 3, it is on the way. Season 2 was a solid season. We had a lot of different bodies getting dropped off. Professor Milgram, of course, your boy Freaky, Zeke. Going to miss seeing that dude. Your boy Mecca, the GOAT of global snitching. Little Guap got dropped off. The chef got dropped off. I mean, it was all types of bodies getting dropped off in Season 2. And it's still secrets that need to be revealed in Season 3. We know that Courtney Kemp has said that Zeke's aunt, she's supposed to come up and she's going to have some words for Monet. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be some words for her about what happened to Zeke. And also, we're going to get a new professor that's going to be coming. We already talked about, you know what I'm saying, her character coming. And also, Courtney Kemp did say it's going to be another female student that's going to replace Lauren. So who is this going to be? I can't wait to see it. At the end of the day, we know that Power Book 2 Ghost Season 3 will be another banger, in my opinion. And since they're filming, we do know they putting in that work. And the show is most likely going to air around the same time that we got the first 2 seasons. Usually around fall, anywhere between September and November is my prediction as far as when the show is going to air. And remember, we have a lot of shows. A lot of shows will be airing this year on Stars. As of right now, we got Power Book 4 Force. Then we're going to have Power Book 3 Raising Kanan Season 2. We also got P-Valley. That's coming. That is going to be a banger. And we also got the BMF show, Season 2 of that. And then once again, we should be getting that Season 3 of Power Book 2 Ghost, man. And I cannot wait to see it. But I want to thank you guys, man. You've been supporting me this whole season. This whole season has been a meme. Your boy Freaky Zeke, he gave us a lot to talk about, man. A whole lot to talk about. And it was a very funny experience just to see all those different things that was unraveled and how everybody, you know what I'm saying, reacted to all of it. But I want to thank you guys for all the love, all the support. I got some more Power Book 2 Ghost videos dropping for you this week. We're going to continue to talk about Power, the Power universe, and I'm going to continue to give you guys these bangers. But thank you guys for all the love, all the support, and I will catch you guys very, very soon. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.